Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Finnish Chamber of Commerce in Latvia video vlog. And I have a pleasure to have an interview with Ambassador of Finland in Latvia, Riitta Korpivaara. Thank you, Ambassador, for accepting the interview. So I will have some questions for you and I'll be happy you to answer. So, dear Ambassador, you have very interesting previous work experience as an ambassador of Finland in exotic countries. Can you tell about it?
Yes, my previous posting as an ambassador of Finland was to Nigeria from 2011 to 2014. And from Nigeria I was also accredited to Ghana, Benin, Senegal and Liberia, and covered quite a lot of space in West Africa. And of course I have to say that was completely different to my previous postings and a very fascinating part of the world. And actually we know very little about West Africa in Europe. Too little, I have to say.
Mm. So before you came here, how much you knew about Latvia?
Well, I have to say that I didn't know that much of Latvia. I have been previously posted to Soviet Union and to Russia, and that was a long time ago. And I was very, very anxious to come here. And of course, immediately when I heard that I'm going to get the position as the Finnish ambassador to Latvia, I started to read books about Latvia and then meet my colleagues, my predecessors who had been here before, and other people who know about Latvia. But it's actually, you quite fast can start learning from the country. But of course, the best situation is when you live here and you kind of experience things yourselves.
Mm. So what are our main work focuses now for Embassy of Finland in Latvia?
Well, Latvia is part of the Baltic Sea region, and Baltic Sea region is very important for Finland because of the neighbor location and situation. And we cooperate a lot with Latvia in the fields of security and defense. The embassy here follows the political situation of Latvia, and also the work of the European Union. We cooperate a lot in different fields in the European Union. We both are interested in hybrid threats and cybersecurity, and security issues unite us also. And also the consular affairs are the ones that never should be forgotten when we talk about the embassy work. And nowadays, of course, we promote trade. The Finnish businessmen are very interested in coming to Latvia and learning about Latvian markets, and that's one of our key priorities, also to help the Finnish companies establish their businesses in Latvia.
Mm. So, which tools you would suggest for those Finnish companies who want to do business in Latvia, and how Finland attracts investors from Latvia?
Well, we have Team Finland here in Latvia, and you are part of it, the Finnish Chamber of Commerce, very important part of it, and then the embassy. Then we have Business Finland services, which we all can use. And for the Finnish companies, I would say that it could be very important for them to be in touch with the Chamber of Commerce, to learn what kind of businesses are here, what kind of companies are here. And we already have about 400 Finnish companies in Latvia, which is very good. And more interest, I can see that there's much more interest for Latvia nowadays. Finns have been recently finding Latvia, beyond Estonia. First they all did business in Estonia, but they have learned that doing business in Latvia is as easy as it is in Estonia. So I'm very happy for that future that we are going to see in that field also.
Mm. So the 2019 World Happiness Report named Finland the happiest place to live for the second year in a row. The happiest places were mostly from Africa. Often people think that cold and dark makes you depressive, but warmth and sun makes you happy. Why Finns are so happy?
Well, when you think about Finns, actually happy is not the first thing that you could say from the Finnish. We are kind of emotional, not too many emotions in our faces, but I think what makes Finns are quite satisfied to their life, and the reason to that is that we trust each other and we trust our government. So I think trust is really the key here, that we trust that our tax money is well used for the education and well-being and health and for the benefit of all. And I think that we are quite satisfied also on the way we live, that we value our families and value nature and value the things that we have. And if happiness is like an emotion, I would say that the happiest people in the world are the poorest people in Africa, because they didn't have anything, they looked so happy. And we who have everything, we tend to look more or less depressed. But I think it is that the more you travel around the world, as this is my 8th posting and I've been traveling quite a lot between these postings, the more you travel, the more I have been valuing my own country, how well things are in Finland. And you don't see it if you look only from inside. You don't see how safe it is and how trustworthy people are. But whenever you travel abroad and you see how other people are living and what kind of challenges are they facing in their everyday life, all of a sudden you start maybe to appreciate the things that you have in your life. So I guess this security and trust in Finland makes us satisfied.
So you would say like word satisfied is more than happy for Finland?
Happiness is so difficult to define, so I would but if the statistics show that we are the happiness and they have kind of set the rules what does happiness mean, so I'm very satisfied to that. And I myself, for example, I'm very happy to be from Finland.
Okay. So can you name a couple of things that you are positively surprised in Latvia?
Well, I could name many. I was, of course, I heard already of beauty of the Riga city, for example, or the beauty of the Latvian nature and all these fantastic beaches. But something that I really value in Latvia is also your deep respect and appreciation for your own heritage and culture. That I've noticed everybody here belongs to a choir, for example, and everybody knows the national dances and interest towards music and culture is very high in Latvia. And about the people also, that I feel that I'm home here. I somehow feel that I don't even think of living abroad when I live in Latvia, because people are so much similar to us Finns, and we kind of understand each other very easily. And of course, what else would I was not surprised, because already my predecessors were praising Latvia, so I knew what to expect. And but still, I'm surprised of the way that how easy it is to live here in Latvia. I'm used to more challenges, but here I don't have to face them.
Yes, usually those Finns who come here to live, they enjoy it and don't want to go back.
Yeah, that's right. That might happen to me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some of us have received scam emails from a Nigerian prince. Have you met him, and do you have any idea why these letters are sent in name of Nigeria?
Yeah, that is quite an interesting question. I think that is really I feel pity for Nigerians, because the Nigeria is, they are called Nigerian letters. Even the letters are sent all over the world. They are not just sent from Nigeria, but all over from the world, and still called Nigerian letters because of the, I think, because of the history of the letters. And I read a very good book about these Nigerian scams. I Do Not Come to You by Chance. So that is an excellent book, and I recommend it to everyone. I received many of those books, and I received also letters that had been written in my name when I was an ambassador there. My name was spelled wrongly, and the email address was a wrong one, but still some Finns believed that I'm actually asking money from those poor Finns that have now been inherited millions of dollars, and then somebody asks money before the money can be put to their bank accounts. But I'm sorry for Nigerians, just that it's bad for their reputation. Even there's a lot of good opportunities to do business in Nigeria. It is the biggest economy in Africa, and growing very fast, and middle class is growing fast. So, and I'm also, of course, glad that people do not believe in those Nigerian letters that often anymore. And we have so much disinformation and fake news around the world, so Nigerian letters are kind of history, but still they work for some. I would say that people should read news very suspiciously every day, not only in the April Fool's Day when people tend to think that, oh, is this an April Fool's? But all the other days they trust whatever they read from the social media or from the newspapers. The people should be suspicious every day.